So, hi. I'm gonna be doing this today. I know you probably can't see what I'm doing. Well, I'm putting in the road. Um, anyway, but I do have to go upstairs first. I wasn't expecting that. And set up the stream. Yeah. 'Cause I went before we even got on here today. But, yeah. Okay, so I will be back. You might hear my husband in the background. He is streaming Farm Sim right now. Darth Caesar 00. Okay, so if you see me streaming and you'd much rather see Farm Sim than Darth Caesar 00 is your man on Twitch. Um, so I will be back. Okay, so I'm back, but I'm also opening up some doors, trying to use, God's air conditioning instead. Um, only problem is that when the door stops, I'm using it as actually a thing of litter, kitty litter. Which reminds me, I what the heck? came back and the thing wasn't working. The video playback. Not video playback. Yeah, video play. I don't know what you call it. Anyway, it was messing up. So I'm kind of upset because I got all the way to the other end and found out that I was off by one. And I'm hoping it's just that one plot. So I haven't been on here very much lately. Haven't been on here very much lately because on Monday the 28th, they took out my gallbladder, and that was not necessarily like that's just not something you necessarily want to happen, but if it needs to happen, then it's not too big of a deal. I gotta tell you though, I was freaking out a little because, well, I was kind of freaking out a lot, but not too bad. I would say, I wasn't like, no, don't do it, or anything, but like I was freaking out because we've had a lot of deaths in the family the last few years, or the last several years. So if you're a kid watching this, like maybe go make a sandwich or something like that, because I'm gonna come, I'm gonna give the list for a minute, unless you want to listen, But anyway, Aunt Cheryl went in 2020, and then my mom went in 2021, and their brother Jerry went in 2022. And I begged and pleaded God no for 2023. And he was kind enough to go with that. But then 2024 saw Aunt Robin and Uncle David and Uncle Billy Jack January, September, and January. Oh, and Grandpa, Grandpa Turan. So, yeah, needless to say, oh, and Coral in January 23rd, 2025. That's our cat, but still, she was a family member. So, needless to say, I was worried that I could be another 2025, but I wasn't. I'm very thankful for that. So, the kid that's out there making a paintbrush sandwich or whatever they're making, can come back now, obviously. But that's why I haven't been on, because I've been recovering from that. And, believe me, it does not feel that great when you have stairs involved. You have to go up and down the stairs. Actually, I was going up and down the stairs pretty good the second day. And then it was so weird because yesterday I was doing just fine, and then all of a sudden I took a nap and we had to go out and do a few things. I wanted to go to Dollar General and use some of my birthday money so I could get as many raspberry teas as they had, which ended up being one. Dang it. I almost went with Let's Taste what fruit punch what fruit punch tea tasted like, but I was like, nah, I'm not that brave. So, oh shoot, I probably should have grabbed something to eat. Um, Anyway, we went and did that, and the thing is that I was not feeling that great. I was feeling a little wobbly. That's like the best way I can describe it is I was feeling wobbly. So anyway, we went to we went to um no wait, we went to Walmart first. We went to Walmart because I wanted to um talk to the front end coach about why she's not hiring me yet. She's on vacation, so that's kind of okay. But like we need a job in the family at the moment. Um, the, my husband's work was treating him like a robot again. That's Walmart's favorite trick, treating everybody like they're a robot. Um, but he was working at Tractor Supply. So I thought they were going to be nicer people than that, but they were treating him like he was a robot and adding stuff to his workload every single day. So he definitely was going to fail. So then they pulled him in yesterday, I think it was, and said, "We don't want you here anymore." I'm sure they said nicer than that, but yeah, that's what the bottom line was. So when I say I want to, when I want my books to start selling, I really mean it. Okay, so we got Oak Street over here, we got Spruce Street over here where the trees are not bothering to grow, but will eventually. And then we got Cherry Street. Um, Cherry Street had to be the third one in because, okay, so I had a dream where they are at Brandon's birthday party. Brandon's not throwing the birthday party, his best friend is. His best friend is Chase. And that may or may not be because of that family of cats that I watch. Chase, Millie, and Sky. Um, I don't know if that's the reason why I named the best friend Chase, but it could be a contributing factor. Also, I watch Preston and Brianna, and their friend is Chase. So yeah, I don't know why I named the guy Chase, but it worked. So anyway, they're at the lake, which is gonna be in that direction one these days. Um, and it's time to come home, and they come home to, or they, uh, okay, Brandon and Allison in their car have to follow, I mean, in Brandon's car specifically, um, have to follow Rick and Emily in Rick's truck because Rick's truck keeps breaking down. They wanted to make sure that it was going to make it there. And and Rick and Emily live on Cherry Street. They are next door neighbors. They did not know this until like that day or the day before or something like that. Anyway, they did not know this, but they're next door neighbors. So Brandon has been taught by Sean and Jesse, who are secretly really good mechanics. They didn't want to be like their dad, or their mom didn't want them to be like their dad, where he can't even change a tire. So that, and the fact that they don't want anybody working on their cars but them. they are secretly really good mechanics because everybody else has to rely on Craig, Mitch, Travis, and Tristan to fix their cars. I mean, to get their cars fixed. You know what? I just put the wrong thing in. Anyway, um, so Rick and Emily live on Cherry Street, but it's like way far down there. Um, anyway, and uh, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so uh, the only problem is that Brandon is not used to going to their house, or at least not from that direction. So he has to go and call up Sean and go, "How do I get home?" Yeah, so sometime today we're probably going to go and try to fix that mess way over there. 'Cause like I said, for the one house, and thank God it was so close to the other end. But yeah, for that one house, I'm one off. So, so I went and fixed it as best as possible, and sometime today we're probably gonna fix the dirt road and all that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So last time I got on here, I was actually complaining about sore throat. Late information or information. I don't know, but anyway, they're trying to sell me viewers, and they don't realize I'm not buying. So it sucks because somewhere between Monday and yesterday, I lost 2 Twitch followers again. Kind of annoyed that that keeps happening, but it it's like people don't expect life to happen. Um, hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that this first one is perfectly fine. Um, I think it's 30, but I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. We're going to double check just to make sure before I solidify it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah. I don't know what this is. Anyway, I started to say that I've been complaining about this cough. I mean, not cough, a sore throat. And I am happy to say it is gone. Which I thought was kind of funny because I kept thinking probably God was putting the notion in my head, but, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, anyway, probably God was putting the notion in my head, but he kept saying, have some of your cherry Coke. And I'm like, well, I didn't know if I wanted to have my cherry Coke because, it's kind of a junk food thing. And, I'm recovering from surgery and, I didn't know. But anyway, I decided that, okay, so we went to Burger King yesterday. We probably shouldn't have afforded it, seriously. But, but we went there and I'm like, okay, I'm having Coke. I'm having cherry Coke. I don't like drinking Coke. I like drinking cherry Coke. It doesn't have as much cherry as cherry Pepsi though. Wild cherry Pepsi. I really wish I had more cherry flavor, but what it does have is, enough, I guess, kinda. Okay, yeah, that's supposed to be like the last thing, and then there's supposed to be water. Um, anyway, so I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to do this as much as I can in the next few days, and well, this and editing my story. Um, I keep calling it a story because it's not published yet, you know? But still, it's like I'm telling a story. So so wording it as a story, kind of works, but I think it's throwing people off. But this is my story world, and like everything happens in this world. But I'm a little worried because I did have New York and France, and eventually I was gonna have Australia, but I had a bunch of redstone in that one, so I don't know if that's the reason why it didn't work, or if it's because I didn't spread them out enough, or what. It was probably the redstone though. It's a lot. Um, so this time the movie theater is not going to be automated like it was before. It's just going to be probably dark in the theater, and it's probably going to be like dark in the theater, but like sea lanterns everywhere else. Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, so yeah, on Monday I got uh, gallbladder removal surgery, and before anybody complains that you cannot live without your gallbladder, yeah, you can. a whole bunch of my family members. Although I didn't know this until I got the surgery. It seems like something that, you should probably tell people about. Anyway, okay, so my great grandma got her gallbladder taken out. My grandma got her gallbladder taken out, and she lived to be 90 something. Um, or at least 90. I don't remember what year she was born, so, or maybe I don't know. Yeah, that's the grandparent I don't know when she was born. But she lived to be at least 90. So, but great grandma had it out, grandma had it out, and Aunt Susie and Aunt Ruby and my cousin Marcel apparently. So, we just have bad gallbladders in the family apparently. But yeah, so I had a massive sore throat just in the one spot though. It was so weird. It was so weird. It was just in one spot, and it was, you know, in in a spot where I could not swallow. If somebody had said, "Swallow that bite of food or I'm going to shoot you," I would have gotten shot. Um, just not the funnest thing in the world, but that sore throat seems to be gone. And now the only pain I have is um, down around um, down around where my belly button is, which they went and poked 4 holes in me. I don't know why four, but yeah, 4 holes. And oh, I had to take my spare off of there and because it doesn't need to charge anymore. He's talking about spare controller batteries, and mine's still in the charger from day before yesterday, so let's take that off. Ow. Yeah, so somewhere around my belly button, it totally feels like maybe they left something in there. I hope not, but it's like all the other aches and pains don't hurt anymore. Well, ow! Knees aside. Knees do not count. Those got jacked up, and then instead of taking me into the emergency room because they're supposed to cover you from when you step out of your house to walking to the Walmart when you work there, to walking to the Walmart or driving or whatever. Like say you've got a nice little Honda, because that was the first car that popped into my head. So you got a nice little Honda, and you're backing out of your driveway, and some guy decides that he's got to be there first and smashes into you. They're supposed to cover that. Just saying. They're supposed to cover that. And I literally walked in, my knee hurt so bad, and she said, "Get to work." I probably should have insisted on putting in um, a claim or whatever you call it. That injury report. I should have insisted on putting an injury report because I've got bad knees thanks to having to walk to work. Of course, that is really the city's fault because they didn't plow for anything. But like the first time I hurt my knee, I just didn't pick up my foot high enough. And the third time that I did it, I just didn't pick up my foot high enough. But the second time, I consciously remember pulling up my foot enough to make sure that went, that I wouldn't trip. And it happened anyway. I don't get it. And then I was walking home a different day, and there was ice out in front of this one building. And I'm literally lucky to be alive because I hit my head on a brick planter. I could edit it. I've got Fillmore Wondershare. Only thing is that we have to get your videos to my computer so I can do it. Or get you a second copy, but it ain't gonna run on that thing. Well, that's not gonna work until we can get the electrical fixed. Okay, so he's talking about, we could edit his videos. I don't know how to do that fast forward thing though. I, I really think that fast forward thing that people do on their videos is really cool. And I just don't know how to do that. Yeah, but I don't know how to do it. Yeah, that's what I thought. And you couldn't figure it out, and neither could I. Anyway. So we're both in the same living room, so if you hear me talking to somebody that you can't hear, or that maybe you can barely hear, it's my husband. Um, yeah. So, so we're trying to get this figured out. Yeah, we're trying to get this figured out to where there's houses on this side. Because actually, in the dream, there were no houses over there. But it makes sense, you know? It just makes sense. Instead of having green grass and the green grass happens to lead to a sheer cliff and there's ocean down there. Yeah, it makes sense. And I was kind of thinking that, like, why would Sean and Jesse be sitting there in class being good little boys instead of going out and surfing or something like that? I have never heard that Ireland has good surfing areas. Maybe they do. I don't know. Good surfing waters. That's what you would call it. I think that's what they call them. Is surfing waters. But yeah, I've never heard that Ireland has good surfing waters. But you would think that you would think that they might go and ditch class to go surfing or. And it gets loud and throws me off. Anyway, um, I've been kind of wondering. I've been kind of wondering about that. Why are they being good little boys staying in class? Well, maybe when they were younger, they. Dang. Mm. Yeah, that totally sounds like a fake. No, you should go and give them a warning and make sure it's a fake account. You don't know that it's a fake account. Ugh. Okay, so he wants viewers. He wants, you know, he he's okay, obviously water's not gonna run into this. One, two, three. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, this is going to be very annoying, but it's got to be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. I think I've done this before, but I'm not sure. So I'm trying to get, all 7 of them and make sure that they're all 30. Because if I can get down to the other end and find out that that's the only spot that we screwed up on, well, I screwed up on, then that's great. If I find out that there's another spot, it's going to be like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Patreon! I was just sitting here and all of a sudden it popped in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay. So we're good with that. I think I will do this. That way I know that we still need to. Let's bring it over here. There we go. Then we can go and do the next one and the next one, the next block and the next block and the next block and the next block. I'm sorry, that's very annoying. I know, the clearing of my throat is very annoying. I cannot help it. It's a morning thing, and I'm sorry. I wish I had somebody watching my stream right now. Um, it's okay though, because I wasn't able to be on most of the week this week. Y'all probably thought I'd, totally abandoned you, but that's not true. Okay, oh, if I have not said it, please go on Amazon and check out my books. Um, um, you just go onto Amazon, type in Tina Rash books in whatever language you speak. Um, whatever language goes with your your version of Amazon, because there's Amazon.com, but then there's also Amazon.au and um .co.uk. I think that one got resolved. Oh yeah. there, okay. Um, half the time when I type in Tina Rash books, yeah, I find my books, which are Pirate's Daughter, Misfortune, Hard Times, Esperanza's Party, The Island, and Adopted Coral. Um, I usually find those. But I also usually find um some other people's books, and I have I have found Rash Cream because of my last name. It's a married last name. It's not a last name last name. It's a married last name. I can't help it. But yeah, we have found Rash Cream, and we also found a bra with the ISBN number one time. And it would have. Well, I'm working on that part. I gotta get them put together somehow. He's over there complaining that, like, okay, he says he's not complaining, he's commenting. Sounds like complain to me. That I didn't really establish Morgan and her reputation. And it's like, well, I thought of all those when I didn't have a laptop and couldn't write them down. So it's kind of hard to go back. Like, I was going to write the whole thing, and then all of a sudden, yeah, and I was going to connect it up. I mean, I still am. I don't know how. I'm still going to, connect it up somehow. But but I started writing the Sean and Ashley part of the series, and, I'm really happy with that. Yeah, it's so strange. The last few days, or the last several days, like my right side has been kind of cold. Actually, it's been really cold. Like, you go put on the air conditioner, you have to put something on. uh, the right side because I was cold. But right now I am hot. And it says it's only 66 outside, but there's no breeze. So, anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Okay. So that house is done. But we didn't do something, and it's very important. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, we have a nice little sidewalk there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We're good. Okay. So I'm sorry I'm doing this right now, but it is very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Oh, and fun fact for y'all, they medical glued me back together. I don't have stitches or, well, as far as I know, I don't have stitches or uh, staples or, whatever else they used to put in you. They medical glued it. So it's like they took super glue, but medical glue. Um, doctor's glue, and put me together. It's weird. What you doing, Bobby? It's up on the top of the bookshelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, it's a desk, but 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Yeah, I really need to eat something. I just don't know. I mean, I could eat the rice. That is quite enough that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Did you say meow meow? Oh, yum yum. Okay. I was wondering. So, later today, okay, so I've got to edit 5 pages of my book, 5.5 pages of my book. But after that, I keep breathing funny too. But after that, I can come back on here and maybe finish this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the house is supposed to be here, not there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, no. House is supposed to be there. There we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. House is supposed to be here. Um. So, oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Okay. I was like, maybe. Oops. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So it's still good. It's just that the house is in the wrong spot. Anyway, okay, so I was telling you guys about our day yesterday, and I'm gonna sit here for a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. No, it's 7. I said it was supposed to be six. It was supposed to be 5, and it's 6, but it was 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so yesterday the idea was to go to Dollar General, and if you don't know what that is, it's like a small grocery store. Um, um. Anyway, they've got my raspberry tea for $1. So I'm like, yeah, that's a great price. I love that price. And because Walmart's got it for like 2.85 or something like that. It was ridiculous. Same size bottle. Um, but yeah, same size bottle. And um and it's like so much more. So I'm like, $1's a lot better. But they hardly ever have it because it's a really popular flavor. I've actually gone in there when well, they didn't have any last time we went in there, and then I'm like, um, since I don't get it very often, I'm like, can you, do you have this flavor? And he's like, oh, well, we got some in the back. Or he was actually going to see if they had any in the back. And they did. They had a whole case. It just hadn't been put on the shelf. So I'm like, okay. Um, and I got 2 of them. So, but we went to Walmart first. And I'm walking around and I'm not feeling that great, when I was walking around. I don't know why. The only thing I can think of is that maybe having a nap threw me off. Um, I'm just not a natural nap person. Okay, wait. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. So this part of it's good, but oh, see that there's only 3 here? Yeah. Um, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I know, you're saying you just put that up the window. Yeah, because that's not where the house is supposed to go. They have to be in the middle. It's a thing. It's got to be in the middle. This one's screwed up too. Messed up. Sorry, messed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So, so yeah, okay, so we went to Walmart and I wasn't walking too great. What did we get at Walmart? Yeah, I don't remember what I got at Walmart either. I don't remember what. I know we bought something. I mean, we bought him a 1 liter Coke and a few other things. I don't know. I can't remember. And anyway, but we went in there to talk to the coach, and she wasn't there because she's on vacation. But so then we went over to Verizon. We paid our cell phone bill. We had gotten behind a little bit, and so we used some of his last paycheck to pay that. So it's current. So like all we have to do is make the next couple of payments, and we should have the phones paid off, and then the cell phone bill will be like $200. It won't be like it won't be like the 300 or 400 or whatever it is right now. Well, how much is it I mean, how much would it? Okay, so normally it's 300 and some on. Or anyway, it's a lot. He keeps going between 300 and 200 something. I thought it was 200 something, but anyway, it should be lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I think we had to double check that just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. That was extremely hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, because there was a vehicle backing up at the same time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! That could be a thing. Okay, see, that's 1, but that doesn't count. Uh, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, this whole house needs to be over 1. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. Yeah. So these houses are messed up. They're not on the right spot because 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Because Squibs was trying to help and he believes in automation and that doesn't work in this case. It has to be laid brick by brick because otherwise it, got off. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? Okay, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. Not that, this. Yeah, okay. Anyway, you're probably wondering why I don't take that row out right there. And that's because that's where the power poles are going. Or the telephone poles. Okay, so I learned to build them by TSMC Minecraft, who I will refer to as TSMC most of the time. Um, he didn't know what they were. So it's like, I can't go and say they're definitely this because I don't know. This one's harder. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. One. Ah, there. Okay. I just realized my shorts are 3 different colors. That's weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Why was there 2 garage doors? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. This is where the house is. He's got uh, like rock bushes on Farm Sim 25. Yeah, on Farm Sim 25. If you know what a rock bush is, brownie points. In GTA, in previous GTAs, it's a thing that looks like a bush, but it's really a rock, and it will not move no matter how hard you try to hit it. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Since we just put that in there, that ought to be fine. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, yeah, so then we went to Costco and I was like, heck no. I am not walking around this store. So we went and did a um I went in the electric cart and did it that way, and it was a lot easier. I just, I was wobbly, and then all of a sudden it was kind of like the Coca-Cola kicked in and I was fine. Well, I had Coca-Cola and some water. Oh, Fun and Fancy Free! I like that one. Sorry, I've got a Disneyland YouTube video playing on, playing in the background, and Pop's Disney Adventures. Pluto's Christmas Tree. Oh, I like that one too. Pluto's Christmas Tree is kind of funny because Chip and Dale, they're outside, they're in their tree, and then all of a sudden they notice that Mickey's doing something. They don't know what. And it's really funny because this little itsy bitsy Christmas tree that he goes and pulls out of the forest ends up being this big, beautiful Christmas tree. But anyway, they're like, "What's going on?" Well, they notice Pluto. I I'm pretty sure they mess with them. Anyway, and then they somehow get inside Mickey's house. Well, Pluto is doing his best because he doesn't talk like Goofy does. They're both dogs, but he can't talk. He's just the pet. So, he's trying to tell Mickey, "Look, there's chipmunks." But Mickey's like, "Oh, you think the green should go over here? Okay, we'll put that over there then." And and oh, you want me to light the candles? Okay, I'll light the candles. Well, the problem is that at that point, Dale, I want to say, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Dale, had the Santa Claus thing on him. So where you light the wick, that was on him. So he goes in and uh blows it out, and then Mickey goes and relights it, but Dale fixes it to where all the Santa Clauses are lit up. Anyway, eventually Pluto ends up destroying the Christmas tree trying to get the chipmunks out, and then um Mickey's like, "Oh, we got chipmunks." Because just before that, he's like, "You darn mutt." And then he's like, "Oh, we got chipmunks." Okay. So that made it all better. But he still didn't have a Christmas tree. But then they went into the window and saw the carolers. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Well, we know that it's here. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And then that's the wall where the house is gonna be. Okay, so let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So yeah, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't see how I did that. Because so far one of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So far one of them does not have the right amount. And I don't know how I did that because I was doing this so carefully. Double and triple checking and yeah. See, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. See? Nicely done. Except for that the house needs to go over. But that's okay. We will fix it eventually. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again. Okay. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I've been appearing offline. And it's for that reason that, I appreciate the help from my son. I really do. But in this part of the build, automation is not the way to go. Automation just means it's getting done faster, like in the assembly line. Like instead of putting the car together, little piece by little piece, and actually screwing everything in yourself, having a machine do it. Well, in this case, having command blocks do it, but same general concept. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, I've been noticing the more I watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I've been noticing that the more I watch Life on the Farm, it's a YouTube channel, that I've been sounding a little more country lately. A little more southern or something like that. And it's like, I'm from California. I don't know how exactly a Californian is supposed to sound, but, I'm from California, so why am I sounding southern? But I do have, like Grandma used to say washed instead of washed. I'm not making fun of her. I'm just, pointing it out. And, they were, one of my grandma or my grandpa, because I can't remember, was from Texas, and the opposite one was from Arkansas. And I don't know how they met, but I'm just grateful that they did. And yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yep. Okay. So one of these days we're going to have to actually fix these houses. I think we need to fix some houses over here, but I'm not sure on this line. Those ought to be fine. And we definitely need to take some of these and turn them into 2-stories. I was thinking about something earlier, though. Some people have 3-story houses. They still wouldn't be as big as the mansion, but some people have 3-story houses. And the build that I'm building could easily be a 3-story. It could be a 4-story, a 5-story, but 3 is usually the most people have. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, but ugh. This kind of sucks. Ever since the surgery, I've been having that shudder breathing. Like I've been crying for a long time. And I don't think that's normal. And I've got this pain in my, stomach, chest area, whatever. I think it's the stomach area. And I've got a pain there that just does not want to go away. I made sure to take, because it only hurts like if I get up out of my chair or if I, or if I do this or if I do that, there's certain activities where it hurts, but otherwise it's pretty much okay. It's not a constant. So it said only take this medicine for severe pain. And it's like, well, it's more severe than like, it's like if you kicked the coffee table and the pain stayed. But it's not constant. I kind of, think that everybody's kicked the coffee table at least once in their life. I was one of those kids that, if they were gonna get hurt in a weird way, I would, because literally I had my hands on, I had my right hand on the top of, at the top of the steering wheel for the bumper cars. And don't ask me why, but I wanted to stay after this happened. But somebody hit me from behind, and this was before you were supposed to wear the bumper car seatbelt. I don't even know that it had a seatbelt at that point. This was back in the early 80s. Anyway, and I smashed my thumb with my own head. I got hit that hard. So, I wanted to stay. I think Mom made me go home, but but I wanted to stay so bad because the carnival only came around once a year, and we only got to go, the one time out of that whole entire time that they were there. And I wanted to stay, but I think Mom made me end up going home. But yeah, I smashed my thumb in. I'm pretty sure I smashed my thumb in the refrigerator door a few times when I was a kid, and I know that I smashed it in the car door one time. I don't know how I did that, but oh my goodness. Although my sister wins because she accidentally got her finger smashed by the front door. She ended up having to go to the emergency room and everything. But all my injuries, they were just like, okay, get the thumb out of the situation, wait a few moments, and it'll feel better. Well, except for the smashing my thumb with my head. That definitely needed a band-aid or something. Yeah, I talk about the weirdest things when I'm doing this. Anyway, problem is I'm hungry. I've been eating around 8 o'clock because, and if I hadn't had to go to the bathroom this morning, I probably would have eaten in the 7 o'clock hour. Um, well, yeah, okay, so I've been, like, eating in the 7 o'clock hour so I could take my medicine at 8. But the antibiotics are done now. Oh, speaking of that, I got so mad because, on Monday I got the surgery, but we got out too late to get my medicine at the pharmacy. So I'm like still in pain. I went in there in pain, thinking it was something else. And so afterwards, I'm like still in pain. We could not pick up my prescription. We didn't get it until like 10 o'clock the next morning. And then I couldn't really take anything. I think I ended up taking, one. I think I ended up taking my first antibiotic pill that day at noon or something like that. Thinking it was a 3 times a day thing. And I was finally able to take pain medicine at that point too. Anyway, but I went like a day and some odd without any pain medicine. Ugh. I do not recommend that. That was not fun. But, thinking about it, it could have been worse. It could have been on my birthday, and it definitely wasn't. So, I am grateful about that. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So, in theory, it's 31. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Did it learn from the Dukes of Hazzard? He said the steering was all over the place. So, if you watch the Dukes of Hazzard, you will notice that they are very much oversteering. And I think that's because sometimes when they were in the car, it's really a room with a screen. It's not, yeah, like a green screen. And so you're not actually seeing them driving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are some scenes where they are driving. Like if you watch behind the scenes on there, there's this one episode where Boss Hogg bought this big old mirror and they're bringing it in, and the generally, the car for the TV show, like how Scooby Doo has the Mystery Machine, and not Smallville, can't think of the name of the show. It's like a totally okay, so I didn't watch that show. Oh, my sister's always talking to me about it, and I cannot think of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And my niece wanted it. I think it starts with an S, though. I just cannot think of the name of the show. And somebody is named Dean. Either their character or the person who's playing them is named Dean. Or has Dean in their name. Can't think of it. It was like so important to everybody, just a few years ago. I can't think of it. Anyway, if you happen to watch this at some point in time, please let me know. I'd very much appreciate it. Or like Knight Rider had Kit, and Magnum PI had the Ferrari. I used to watch some really good shows. Well, I still watch those shows. Well, okay, Tornado's not a car, but, like how Zorro's got Tornado, And somebody out there's probably arguing with me that's Tornado, but no, it's Tornado. Now I've got myself. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so on an episode of Kim Possible, they need to go and rescue. They need to go and rescue the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. They need to go and rescue the mega geniuses of the world, and for some reason, and I'll tell you why in a minute, but for some reason, Kim Possible's dad didn't make the list. And I'm thinking that's because, Kim Possible and Kim Possible's dad, Kim Possible would have went and rescued him, and she would have kicked butt and took names, like she usually does. But anyway, in this episode, her uncle, they're at his dude ranch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. They're at his 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. They're at his dude ranch, and they have Ron Stoppable with them because Mom couldn't make it. She was working a double shift at the hospital or something like that. Gosh. Anyway, but the uncle at one point says "old tornado," and it was bugging me for a few seconds there because I couldn't remember who said it, but it's her uncle. I can't remember his name. I've seen that episode so many times I can't remember his name. Oh well, not that important. So yeah, we're getting this figured out, and I'm pretty happy about that. Oh, good. Okay. So, today is Saturday, unless I'm crazy. Today's Saturday, and there is a video called Muffin and Oil Pan. Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah. That's just what it happened to be called. Because, I've said this several times, I go and take the last puzzle of Wheel of Fortune and put it together with the last puzzle of Jeopardy, and hope that it's going to be funny, like Chocolate PlayStation. But most of the time, it ends up being not that funny, like this one. Or one of them. Oh, I can't think of what it was, but it was like handsome man, and then it was like William McKinley or something like that. I'm like, okay. Like I don't know if that was the person, but like I've seen pictures of the former presidents, and Um, None of them look particularly handsome to me, but okay, I totally and utterly lost where I was, so I must be still that way. Huh. So, I'm lining it up with whatever's over here and assuming that it's fine. I know, never assume. Never assume. Especially if you're driving and you assume that there's a road and you like it looks like a cliff, but it um but you assume that there's a road there. Don't do that. I would definitely not just assume that there's a road on the other side. I don't know why I just came up with that, but yeah, I'm trying to come up with 10 roads because last time we had um mangrove trees, I think it was. Anyway, whatever the last tree is, I had that across from the town and I just did not like that. It wasn't right. It wasn't right. It wasn't okay. I just did not like it. So this time we're gonna do it better, hopefully. Um, we're also gonna try to build the movie theater better. Usually I build this little tiny thing, and like there's screens in there and everything, but it just, it doesn't have the movie theaterness of it all. But this time I'm gonna try to do it different to where it does, because usually I can go and make. I need to leave that alone. Usually I build it to where it just looks like a movie theater. You walk in and you sit down, and then the screen is totally blank, but you can get the idea that you're in a movie theater. Well, this time I want to build something to where like maybe you're watching Princess and the Frog by having frogs there. Maybe you're watching Kung Fu Panda by having pandas there. Or maybe you are just simply watching one of my scenes. That is a lot bigger build, though. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but it is a pretty big build. Okay, so the idea here was to make it go all the way out that way, and then when I do go and put in the other roads, then I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, it was weird. I've been up, I've been energetic, I haven't been wobbly at all, and then all of a sudden we went to all those stores yesterday, and it's bugging, it's kind of bugging me. It's like, what the heck happened all of a sudden? But like I said, I had a couple of they changed the sizes of their drinks at Burger King. When you order a small, you no longer get the medium size, you get an actual small. And I don't like that. But it prevents you from having as much soda as you would have had if you would have had the bigger cup. So, that's so weird. Sorry, I'm looking at. I was looking at the incisions, and it just looks weird the way that they did one of the cuts. It's like it's like the knife got drunk or something. Um, but I'm definitely gonna say that they did a good job, except for that I still have that pain. I think it's really weird. It's almost a week later. It'll be a week later, the day after tomorrow, and I've still got that one pain. So, and funky breathing. Anyway, we're gonna get these figured out. All these little plots. I don't know what you actually call it. And plot sounds good, but I don't know if that's what you actually call it. So in my story, this may not be exactly age appropriate because I don't want to talk kids into drinking, because they heard me talking about it. That would not be okay. I would be very upset if I'm talking about this drinking contest between Sean and Morgan and some kid was like, "Yeah, but that YouTuber I watch, said it and it sounded so cool." No, I would not like that. I do not drink myself, and the only reason why my pirates drink is because my husband said it was a piratey thing to do. Literally, that's the only reason, because it's a piratey thing to do. But my characters will not smoke anything. They don't smoke cigarettes, they don't smoke bongs, they don't smoke um cigars, they don't smoke weed, any of that. They do not smoke. Um no, the bad guys do. The bad guys do, but that's so I can go and say, look, they just got shot and they were smoking, Yeah, it's like when I'm playing on GTA. I become a whole different Okay, so I become a whole different person when I'm playing GTA. I'll go and run over somebody and go, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that." Being totally sarcastic the whole time. Um, because that's the way I do it on GTA. And excuse me, you know that I stream until 11. um, again, he's streaming Farm Sim 25. What map are you doing? Lady Hill, Ireland? Okay. He's not sure it's a real place, but that's the name of the map, and yeah, it's definitely got some smaller houses if what I just saw was correct. I don't understand. Okay, so I was trying to build parts of Ireland uh for my map well, yeah, I guess for my map here. Because in one of my books, They come from a place in Russia. I'm not going to say what the place is. It's another Shatanas, but with a different name. Um, anyway, yeah, Shatanas is the place that we don't talk about on Minecraft streams. We can talk about them on GTA streams, but not Minecraft ones. Um, anyway, they're coming from from that building there, and it's in Russia, somewhere near the ocean, and it's just it's all genericalized. That's not really a word, but it's all genericalized. Um, wait a minute, we have this line going over here. Okay, what is it? Is oh my goodness. I don't know. That's something my son put in, I'm sure. Just say, okay, we're stopping here. We don't know if this is a stopping point, but we're stopping here. And I guess it works, but there we go. Okay, so technically we want it all to stop there. We don't know what we want any of this stuff to be made out of. Okay, so I was trying to explain at one point in time, and we kept arguing because he's asking me, do you need the stone more or do you need the grass more? And it's like the answer was actually about even. So the problem became, do I want, the problem basically was, do I want it to be the one or the other? And it's like, well, I need it to be both. And I'd like to just, put it in right the first time. And he just did not want to listen. He did not understand. And, because you've got the stone for the foundation of the house, and then there's grass around that. I wanted them to have bigger yards, but 5 ended up being the number, and yeah, so I still have to figure out a place for apartments. I don't know how I'm going to do that. And it's the kind of thing where it's like, uh, it's kind of like over by the cereal factory, where you've got the one houses facing the side of the other houses. It's kind of like that, but in a square pattern. So you've got you've got ones going dot dot dot, and then they go around to where these ones are going dot dot dot, and then dot dot dot, and then dot dot dot. But they also have a road that's going out from the apartments, and yeah, so I don't know how many apartments in a row, probably 7, but um at one point in the storyline, a whole bunch of people in the mansion have gotten married. And so this is the part where uh, their their husband or wife is moving out of their place and into the mansion. Well, they gotta go and pick up their stuff first, of course. And the one guy, um, he was, he lives with his mom, and she's a good mom. She's the kind of mom that deserves a house, like my mama. Um, she deserved a house, I think. but I guess it just wasn't in the cards for her to have a house, to own a house. But anyway, she got angry because her son, went off and got married without her, and she goes and throws his stuff out on the lawn, but then she goes and explains that uh his I think that's the one that the dad just had a heart attack. And so the only reason why she's not at the hospital with him at that moment is because his sister showed up and they don't mix. His sister drives her nuts. So I don't know how far this is supposed to go. Bobby, what are you doing? Could you get off of that spot, please? Come on, go that way. Well, because I'm afraid you're going to knock something over. And if you knock that over, I'm going to have to kick your little butt. Thank you. I don't mean actually kick her little butt. I mean, squawk at her, yell at her, that kind of stuff. Um, Actually, I'm trying not to yell at Bobby because like that's all she ever did was get yelled at. Um, and it's not, it's not okay. It's not good for their little psyche to, they're, it's not good for their feelings to get yelled at all the time. So I'm trying not to yell at her, except for when it was really important. Like, last night they got into a, well, actually it was very early this morning, like 2:30 or something like that. But Bobby cannot tell the difference between Ben and Sam, which I think is kind of funny because Sam is a big cat. But, when you can't see which one's the bigger cat, then I guess, I've even gotten them confused. But, it's kind of hard when you have two black cats. But, yeah, I know that Sam is the bigger guy in that scenario, so I ought to know that the other one's Ben. But sometimes I get mixed up. But anyway, so one of them came down the stairs. I assume it was Ben because Sam came down later. And Bobby was down on the floor, and I think she ought to be able to have some floor time like everybody else. You know? No, she understands the floor time part, but she doesn't understand about the other cats. Anyway, she gets scared when she gets scared when Sam comes around, but sometimes she gets scared when Ben comes around because she thinks that that's Sam. Ugh. I mean, he's Sam. So, yeah. They started a tizzy last night, and I'm like, the water bowl got flipped over, and I can't bend over without hurting. So it's like, why do you guys have to do this at this time of night? After Daddy goes to bed, and I was mad. I'm pretty sure you're innocent in that situation. You don't have to worry about it, babe. Not entirely sure Sam's innocent, but pretty sure. Oh, we got 1 minute left. Yay! I'm hungry. So I'm gonna get off. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be smarter about this whole eating thing. I am gonna try because, like I said, I've been eating in the 7 o'clock hour, which makes a lot more sense for streaming because I start streaming at 8 o'clock my time, um, Pacific Standard Time or whatever they're calling it now. Um, because I think the new PC term is PSD, which I guess would be Pacific Standard Daylight. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I think that's what they changed it to, and I'm confused. But whatever that is, I'm from Nevada in America, and that's when I stream is 8 a.m. my time. So I usually go until 11 or noon, depends on if I've eaten or not, and so that's what I do. But it's 11 right now, so that's an odd hat for. Okay, so they've got Fantastic Four at Disney right now. I'm just saying at Disney period because I think that they've actually got it in Tomorrowland, and I do not appreciate that. Superheroes should be in the other park. But that's not my decision. I wish it was. Kinda. I don't want the responsibility of having to, try to come up with something for everybody. But I don't think I could do that. I just really don't think I could do that. This seems like such a small space. That is 30 across, but it seems like such a small, small space. I don't understand that. Oh, so okay, we're gonna finish this little block here. We're gonna put in the two more walls, and then we'll end it. So yesterday we were asking the Verizon guy. Me and my husband, we got the same exact phone. We got it at the same exact time. We got same internet, the same everything, but my phone did not want to work at Burger King. And, they got the Burger King app, and I thought it was very annoying because, I can't go and order food for myself and use the Burger King app because the internet didn't want to work there. And my husband's phone works just fine. He can order, the Whopper meal for two or anything else that we get anytime. And they never have it ready when we get there, but he can do that. And it just wasn't fair. So yesterday I've got to I got to poke around in my phone because my phone is driving me nuts right now. I don't have the ringtone that I had before. I've got one that's I got one that's like close but really no cigar. Which apparently comes from that saying comes from when people used to go to the carnival. That's what they would give you as a prize when you won at the carnival games. And they'd give you a cigar. So then when you missed, it was close but no cigar. You know. But but yeah, so he put in a eSIM or something like that. Anyway, it's not the little piece of plastic that usually goes in your phone to do your phone stuff. It's this other thing, and it seems to be working good. And hopefully, next time we go to Burger King, I can rack up some points too. Of course, we have to get some jobs in the house first, or some book sales. Okay, yeah, segue right into please go on Amazon and check out my books. I know it's going a little over the 2 hours that it was supposed to be. Um, yeah. Anyway, please go on Amazon and check out my books. I would love it if people would start buying my books. I'm not saying like, one person buying all 6 of my books. I'm just expecting each person to buy one. um, yeah. Um, do we? He's like over here talking over me. Um, and making decisions for. Oh, well, I do have to do the litter boxes, and we gotta eat. So I thought I was. Oh, I was. Okay. I was trying to go over there on purpose. Okay, fine. Anyway, my books are Pirate's Daughter, Misfortune, Hard Times, Esperanza's Party, The Island, and Adopted Quarrel. And like I said, I'm only expecting people, each person to buy one book, at least at first. If you like the books, that'd be great if you'd buy more. But I'm really only expecting each person to buy one. And like I keep saying, if like a million people bought one of my books, then that's, $1 million for us to live off of. And, we could pay off the house that way. We could pay off all the bills and only have only have the regular everyday bills like electric bill, car insurance, stuff like that to pay. And it wouldn't be so bad. I mean, it's not bad, but I mean, it is right now because we don't have any jobs in the house. But um, you know, seriously, I'm just expecting people to buy one of my books, and or Like, I get $5 a book, except for Adopted Coral. I think I get like $3 or $2, something like that. It's not very much because it's only a $6 book. And it does not come in hardback. Oh yeah, that's something I've been avoiding saying, and not on purpose. I just haven't bothered to say it. Every single one of my books, except for Adopted Coral, comes in ebook, hardback, and paperback. And if I can ever get it all set up and ready to go, it will come out in audiobook. I don't know if I need to buy a special license through Speechlo or if I've already got that, because it said I did, and then it's saying, hey, buy this and then you can do this. And I'm like, well, which one is it? Do I have it already or do I need to buy it? I don't know. But anyway, I think that would be really cute. Have Adopted Coral come out as an ebook. I think that would be really cute. We don't have any voices that sound like Coral, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, it on the one page it said, "Hey, buy this license and you can turn these into an ebook." I mean, audiobook, and then the other page said, "You just bought Pro, so you've got that license." But then it was saying that I needed to buy the license, and I'm like, "Huh?" Like I had the regular version, and then it was saying if you buy Pro, you've got the license. And I'm like, okay, I like that. So I did that, and I don't know what the heck happened, but it was still talking like I needed to buy the license. Well, if I need to buy the license, then fine, but I want my books out there in formats that people will want to buy. I personally listen to my stories and other people's stories while I'm doing stuff like this. So, it helps me relax. I didn't think of that. I was thinking, um, I was thinking that I should, um, save my battery so I can, talk to my people and they can keep me calm while I'm, getting ready to go in for the surgery. I guess, because I did not think, dude, I could put my story on, and well, I didn't have my charger with me either. I don't know what I was thinking, but I didn't have my charger with me. I had like my uh I had like my wallet and keys. It was kind of funny because I needed to go, and they didn't want to put me in that tunnel thing. I'm gonna call it a tunnel thing. Um, anyways, cat CT scan. But I'm gonna call it a tunnel thing because people understand that a little better. Anyway, it checks on you on the inside to see what's wrong. They didn't want to put me in there because I already did one this year. That was for the when I had the bladder infection. So they didn't want to put me in there, but they ended up doing it anyway. And I had my keys in my pocket. I totally forgot about it. I would have left them on the bed, in the room with my husband if I would have thought about it, but I wasn't thinking clearly, obviously. Um, and I was like, and the doctor was like, "Where's your keys?" And I, uh, I uh, showed him best I could of where my keys were, and he's like, okay. So he goes and takes those out and did it again, and it was a lot better result. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So if you're watching me on YouTube right now, please like, share, comment, subscribe, notification bell. If you're watching me on Twitch right now, please follow and chat. And as soon as I get back over there, oh, yeah, we're gonna be doing a sidewalk right here. That's having problems thinking. I was having problems thinking. Yeah, so, yeah, now that we're back over here again, I guess I will continue this off stream. I really want some, chicken rice. I was having problems swallowing for the last few days, so my husband went and bought some of those rice-a-roni cups, chicken flavor, and I love them. So I'm gonna make up one of those first, and then I'm probably gonna grab some granola. We should have bought some. We should have bought some more granola. But I wasn't thinking entirely straight when we went to Costco because, like I said, I was a little wobbly, and I don't understand why. Because like I've been okay this whole entire time, and then all of a sudden, so yeah, let's. Okay, I will see you in the next stream or video.